Carlos Beltran leads off, and we're ready to play from Houston. Burrows starts with a changeup for a strike. I doubt anyone was expecting that would be the first pitch of the game. Perfect, perfect. Look at it go. Can't catch that. Carlos Beltran sends one out, and they take the lead. I could watch this clip a million times. Ketel Marte comes to the plate after the leadoff home. Swings and lifts one to center. Myers gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado in the box now. On the ground to Jeremy Pena. Throws to first. Two gone here.
He's out of there.
Ellie De La Cruz steps in now.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Starts with a ball. There's a line drive to left field. Squeezes it. That's out number 3, and that does it for the top. Jeremy Pena ready to go. Fights it foul. Big dog. And down goes the leadoff man. Next to the plate, Carlos Correa. Fly ball left field. Soto calling for it. Puts it away for the out. In steps Yordan Alvarez. That's a strike to start this AB. That was nasty. Low and slow after bringing the high heat. Opposite of the reverse sear method. Would that make me... Steven Okert, the new arm on the mound to start the second. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Yordan Alvarez strides to the plate, ready to test the new arm. Into center field, that falls for a hit. That'll play, that'll play. Nice swing. Trout up now to follow the leadoff hit from Alvarez. Not touching the cookies, are we? Ripped on the ground to third. Bryce Harper up now.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Fights it off. Ground ball hit to Altuve. Quickly to second for one. To first in time. Double play. Nicely done. Juan Soto up now with a runner at third with 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. This one is trouble. In to score is the runner from third. And they lead by 2. Pena relay to second. Just beat the tag, and that's a double. And a run comes in on the play. Dylan Dingler comes to the plate following the RBI double. Foul ball. Blasts a rocket deep. Back at the track. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top half of the second is complete. Don't go away. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Christian Walker bats first this inning. Pure heat. Smash down the left field line. And it's foul. And the pitch. Strike 3 and strikeout number 3. Up next for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Direct deposit. Another offering of the blowtorch. Slider misses the zone. Strike 3. A strong finish to the at-bat. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Astros 2 down, nobody on. Starts fastball. Keeps the at-bat breathing. Slider. Strike 3. We see a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Mlb De Show. Found the barrel. It looks like trouble. He turns for second. The relay throw. And he's tagged out going for 2. Ketel Marte at the plate. He delivers power from one side and elite contact from the other. Hard ground ball to second. Now 2 away. Nolan Arenado rolls to the plate.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swings and drills one. Plenty of room for extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. That was a professional piece of hitting right there. A member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box. Elly De La Cruz, 0 for 1 on the day. Swung on, and Elly hits it deep. It's off the scoreboard. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. You did your job with that swing. Can't draw it up much better than that. Yordan Alvarez, next to hit after the RBI single. Pickoff attempt. That's not going to get it done. De La Cruz takes off for second. Ground ball hit to Christian Walker. Takes it himself to the bag. Back in the fight. The end is in sight and things are looking up. You lead it by 3. I just love it when a plan comes together. The Red Hawks dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Jonathan Broxton. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. 0-2. The pitch. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. Here's a bronze card at the plate. Jake Myers. Astros 1 down, bases empty. Myers gets the bat to it, but foul. Started to swing, and they say the bat never went around. It's a 3-run game right now. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the last out at Daikin Park. Smith in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike. Lightning in a bottle. 1 strike away from a victory in conquest. And you've claimed the stronghold. Carlos Beltran, ready to start us off here in Arlington. Foul ball, and we're off and running. Not going for that. That's drilled, and it sounded like it hit the sweet spot. It was. It's out of here. Not fooled in the slightest. The breaking ball wasn't fooling him. Ketel Marte comes to the plate now. The solo home run. Bashes one deep. Back foul. In the air, headed to right center. Smith with no quit. Plenty of room for extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Ketel Marte making an impact with his bat. What's new? Check out this card, just casually strolling to the plate as a red diamond. Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Marte stands at second with no outs. Right on the screw, cutting to the out. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. Duran with a relay throw. In safely at second. The second time they've produced a double so far this inning. And a run scores on the play. Ellie Dela Cruz walks to the batter's box looking to capitalize on the pitching change. Clubs one deep. Smith with maximum effort. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-zip. You're definitely the right person for this card. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. Yordan Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Swung on, and a drive by Alvarez. This one is trouble. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27.
Splashing early runs and still looking for more. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. And it's just foul. That was close. And the pitch. Hits it hard to short. Seager fires over to first. There's out number one, and now we'll see the former MVP, Bryce Harper. No bite. Bryce bashes one. Sailing out. That one is gone. Home run. A great job of attacking the fastball. All over it. Juan Soto digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Hauls it in. Dylan Dingler digs in. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. So now back to the top of the order. So up next to the dish, Carlos Beltran. Swings and drills one. It may go. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. That's right. Run it back. Ketel Marte comes to the plate with the bases empty. Into center field, that falls for a hit. If I didn't know any better, I would guess you're sharing a brain with this card.
Up next for the Red Hawks,
Nolan Arenado in the box with a... on first. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Pickoff attempt. Got it. And that's the inning. So they play... Chase Burns starts on the mound for the visitors. Pitchers who throw a 0 on the board to start definitely have the advantage. One shutdown inning can feel like half the battle. Runs it back with the heater. Wyatt waits. Throwing some Gouda up in the zone. And it's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter. Digging in, Ezekiel Duran. The 0-1 now. Just early. That's a strikeout. And only needed 3 pitches to do it. Seager stands in now and watches strike 1. The hitter connects for a strike. Got it. And he strikes out. The Rangers make a change on the mound as they turn to Tyler Alexander. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. This clip is a keeper for sure. De La Cruz gets a turn at the plate following that blast from... Nolan Arenado. Finds its way through, base hit. You've got the magic touch with this card. A perfect 2-for-2 start at the dish. Here's Yordan Alvarez. A double and a run scored his first time up. And he just beats the throw. There goes Ellie. 0-1. Safe. And he easily steals the bag. That's foul. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Ellie is home. It's 10-0. Just another day at the office for you.
Up next for the Red Hawks, the center fielder, number
Mike Trout at the dish. An opportunity to score Jordan here. In the air, headed to left center. Langford on the move. Alvarez tagging up. Bryce Harper in the box with a runner at third. Be honest, did you run around the living room when you homered with this card last time? I mean, that's my move at least. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button.
now pitching for the
So they
Rangers.
turn things over to the southpaw. Jalen Beeks. The Rangers make the move for a new arm following the two-run homer. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a hit. Polished and precise, just like a red timer.
Up next for
Dylan Dingler at the dish with a runner on first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Young drops it, gives it a go. There's one.
Out of there.
Throw to first. Safe. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's got quite the trophy case. A former Rookie of the Year. He has won Gold Gloves, Silver Sluggers, and was named the recipient of the Roberto Clemente Award. Oh, yeah. And the World Series. Title in 2017. You're all over it. Running out of room. Squeezes it. That's out number 3. They played 4 runs in the inning, and it's a double-digit lead. Welcome back to the Metroplex here in Arlington. Jake Berger leads off with his team down by a wide margin. That's a ball.
That's up there.
Another offering of the blowtorch. Count it.
2.
Stays in the fight. And strike 3, up to 4 strikeouts now. Stepping in for the Rangers, Brandon Nimmo. Now, who's supposed to hit that? Here's the pitch. Stays with it, but foul. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Josh Young is the next to hit. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Tosses across to first. Out with room to... So they turn things over to the righty, Luis Cervello. Ketel Marte steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. And there's a hit. It's great to see a professional swing get rewarded like that. Arenado will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. Runner on the move. Hit on the ground to Seager. One away here in the inning. That brings up Ellie De La Cruz to the plate.
Next for the Red Hawks, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fly ball center field. Smith standing under it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Left Cuba in 2016 to play pro ball. Signed with the Dodgers before they traded him to Houston. This one smashed down the right field line. Keeps it fair. Marte is home. Duran relay to second.
Yep,
Safe,
he made it.
and that's his third hit of the game. And a run comes in on the play. Mike Trout strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Hit on the ground to the left side. Throws to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's last call at the ballpark, and I have good news. You've got the lead, and just 3 outs away from a Diamond Dynasty win. Higashioka in the box now and takes strike one. Slider misses for a ball. Fly ball, and this could split the outfielders. Drops it. I knew you were saving that magic. Way to get that hit.
Batting in, the
Jock
designated
Peterson
hitter,
up to bat for the first time here in the third.
Peterson.
That's ripped to right, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Scoreboard must be giving you some confidence. That's a hot potato. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Next to the plate here in the third, Josh Smith. The Red Hawks have set themselves up for a win in Diamond Dynasty. Went with the slider, but misses. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out at Globe Life Field. Langford in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. Diving attempt, but squirts away. And he decides to eat it, and that keeps the inning alive. Ezekiel Duran up now with 2 runners on base. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Unleashes a fastball, and it catches the zone. The count is 0-2. 1 strike away from a victory in conquest. 101 ball game. Hello, thanks for being here. It's Ohio taking on Texas. Conquest on MLB The Show. Territory won't claim itself. Carlos Beltran ready to go, and we're off to the races.
15, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch swung on and belted. Going back. I don't think anyone is going to get to this one. That ball is gone. And just like that, we are underway. The first pitch of the game delivers a home run. Buckle up for this one. Nice. A breather for me before the next batter intro. Ketel Marte comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Not happening. And a base hit laced into right. Sometimes it looks like you're playing chess at a checkers tournament. Nolan Arenado rolls to the plate. Throws over. He gets back in. First pitch, and the runner goes. On a line. Langford going back. Brings it in. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. Runner takes off with a great jump. Hit hard to second. 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. A chance to drive in a run here with Ketel Marte in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score the run from second. Marte is home. And now it's a 2-run game. Mike Trout next to hit after the RBI single. That'll be foul. Oh, wow. Mike Trout hammers one. Goodbye. It's out of here. Trout with a long home run, and that is why you want some good pack luck. This card has got to be in your lineup. I was just thinking we should see that one again. The scoreboard is lit up like a Christmas tree, and it's all thanks to you, Santa. Not sneaking that here by Harper. He ripped one for a single, and now they have a runner aboard. Edgar Kara up next to the dish. Foul ball. Line drive. A base hit around second on his way to third. No luck required with you in that card.
Now pitching for the
Juan Soto strolls to the plate to try his chances against the new arm. Hit on the ground to Seager. That's the third out, and the top of the first is complete. Can't really ask for a better opening frame as they start this game with a lead. Wyatt Langford leads us off, already down a few runs. Icebreaker is a strike. Swung on and lifted to left. Soto burning up the turf, and it's foul. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Strike 3, a strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tight. Ezekiel Duran steps in for the Rangers. The 0-1. Starts fastball, fastball. Great pitching. You own that at bat. Seager in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That makes it 0-2. Got it. And he strikes out. The Rangers make a change on the mound as they turn to Tyler Alexander. Carlos Beltran strolls to the plate to try his luck against the new pitcher. On the ground left side, Young. And there's the first out of the inning. Ketel Marte gets to try his luck now.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
In the air, headed to left center. Smith standing under it. Easy out. Sorry, that was rude. Here's Nolan Arenado in the box now.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Trash pitch. Rolls it over. Young collects it. That's the third out. Alexander produces a shutout inning, and it's still a 4-run. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Jake Berger hits leadoff this spring. Fouls off triple digits. That's respectable. That's some high Parmesan. And it's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter. Brandon Nimmo in the box. He writes down his goals in a notebook before every single AB. The book isn't just for baseball, though. He also uses it to keep track of good food options nearby. Kicks and delivers. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Josh Young is next to hit for Texas.
That's a ball.
Rangers 2 down, nobody on. Fouls off the 100-mile-per-hour pitch. Did you pay extra for express shipping? Another strikeout. Jalen Beeks on the mound working as a bronze card. Fly ball to center. Smith sets underneath it. Floats right into his mitt. In steps Yordan Alvarez. Single to center his first time up.
Yordan Alvarez.
Aggressive swing on the first pitch. And well struck. Going back and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Run it back. Run it back. Trout digs in after watching Yordan Alvarez go deep. The 0-1. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Nothing like hitting home runs in Diamond Dynasty. Harper up now following that home run from Mike Trout. He singled to right in his first trip. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. This feels like one of those baseball Zen commercials we all see. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Luis Cervello. The Rangers make the change following the home run. That's down, a base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Juan Soto in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1 on the day. Not it. Swinging a drive from Soto. It may go. Gone. It's a 2-run homer. So now it's a 9-run game here in the late stages. Beltran up now following that home run from Juan Soto. Miss. Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back to back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. That's right. Run it back.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty, Jacob Lacks. The Rangers make the change following the home run. Marte swings and hits it hard. Still flying. And that's down in the corner. Red Diamonds are always in style. Nolan Arenado steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. First pitch, fly ball in deep. This is hit well. I don't think anyone is going to catch this one, unless it's a fan. There it goes, home run. That's what it looks like when you step in the box with a game plan. You know, it looks even better the second time around, doesn't it? De La Cruz gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Nolan Arenado. Not going to do it. Goes back to the four-seamer. Hasn't been offered anything to hit. Ball four, and the at-bat ends with a walk. We see the big lefty at the plate now. It's Yordan Alvarez. Throw to first. He breaks for second. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Safe. And he easily steals the bag. As for the score, it's a one-sided game. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. The run comes in to score from second. It's 13-0. Mike Trout strides to the plate, ready to test the new arm. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game, especially against righties. Trout swings and rips it. Going back. Catches it right at the warning track. Here's Bryce Harper settling in.
Ohio, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
It gets down for a hit, and the home run derby card wins the battle. Throw in, holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Edgar Kara up now with 2 runners on base. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score the run from second. Alvarez rounds third, headed for the plate. And he touches home. It's 14-0. Juan Soto at the dish. Swing and a drive. This could be home run number 2. Look at it go. It's way out of here. Gone. A multi-home run game performance. Absolutely locked in at the plate in this one. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. Carlos Beltran up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Launched a new satellite into orbit last time up. Slider misses for a ball. The Red Hawks enjoying a healthy lead here in Diamond Dynasty. Grounder off the pitcher. And he doesn't have a play, so they do not get the out. Ketel Marte ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Misses. And that's too high. The Rangers have allowed double-digit runs here in the inning. In the air, headed to center. Smith camps under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. Bottom of the order coming up. Final inning, and we're back. It comes down to these swings, but I like your chances. You're sitting on a lead, and don't forget, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. The Red Hawks go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Rob Dibble. Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go. Jock Peterson steps in for the Rangers. Got him in a blender. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the last out here in Arlington. Smith in the box now and takes strike 1. Another trip to the gas station. Smith gets a piece. A hundo. Ball game. It's a Hey there, glad you're with us. Carlos Beltran ready to start us off here in San Francisco. At ice, over to pick it up. One gone here. Heads up, we have a red diamond stepping in the box. Puts it on the ground, back to the pitcher. Gets it to first. Now 2 away. Nolan Arenado freshly dealt to the plate. First pitch good for a strike. Rolls it over, should be routine. Adames, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Jung-Hoo Lee, ready to go. Now that's unfair. And down goes the leadoff man. Up next for San Francisco, Luis Ariz.
Hey!
Stays in the fight. On the ground, hit to Ellie. Ariz grounds out. Rafael Devers up now. Red Sox fans will never forget his rookie season.
Yeah!
One highlight was his game-tying homer off a 103-mile-per-hour fastball from Aroldis Chapman. Strike 3 belongs. Welcome back to San Francisco, California. Ellie De La Cruz, his leadoff this inning. Picks it up out of the air for the out.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Swung on and connects. That's a base knock, and it sets up Mike Trout to potentially change this game.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 31, Sam Hentges.
In the air, out to left. Schmidt moves under it. Hauls it in. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Started to swing, and they rule it a ball. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a line. Makes the catch, inning over. They strand. Casey Schmidt, the first to hit this inning. Yep.
Hey!
0-2 is the count. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. And 1 away. Chapman
That's a ball.
in the box as he takes ball 1 with 1 away here in the inning. Not letting him blink.
Wow!
Good thing there's no bird here. Strike 3 and strikeout number 3. Next up for the Giants, Willy Adames. Bears down and gets a strike. Locked in, but it's a ball. And that one is in there.
For the Giants,
Jason Foley handed the rock out of the bullpen. He comes in. This game in a critical spot. Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Juan Soto approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. Among the best in power, this card excels against righties. Hit hard to second. Tosses to first. Soto retired. A member of the finest series steps in the box. Carlos Beltran, 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Swings and blasts one to left. It falls in. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. In with a double, and the go-ahead run is at second with 2 down. Cattell. Marte ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. No dice. In the air, headed to left. Schmidt on the move, going back, makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bryce Eldridge. Is going in this frame. Number 70, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Eldridge in the box now and takes strike 1. Splash. Probably shouldn't say this, but that swing made me chuckle. Harrison Bader steps in the box for the first time today, and it's in the final inning. Swing and a drive, and this might win it. Watch it go. It's out of here. They win it with a walk-off laugh. What a moment. Here comes the celebration. Carlos Beltran leads things off, and here we go from Oracle Park. Fouls off the first pitch of the game, and so it begins. Hard ground ball to short. Adames, throw to first, and 1 away. Stepping in, Cattell Marte. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Fantastic work there by Marte. Nolan Arenado ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. On the ground to Matt Chapman. Arenado retired at first. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. A chance to drive in a run here with Cattell Marte in scoring position. Now a rip into left center. It's down and a chance to stretch this one. And they strike first here in this 3-inning game. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Batting fifth.
Alvarez comes to the plate in a big spot with a lead thanks to Ellie De La Cruz. Here's a rocket to right field. A base hit around third. And he scores easily. And now it's a two-run game. Mike Trout next to hit after the RBI single. You're all over it. Going back, no chance. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Bryce Harper at the plate now, and that's strike one. This is smacked left field line. Schmidt galloping. Towards it, and it's a foul ball. The Giants have allowed 4 runs to score this frame. The heater misses for a ball. Keeps the at-bat breathing. Attacks the heater. Bader turns, moving left. Squeezes it. That does it for the top of the first. Jung-Hoo Lee leads us off. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Fastball off the plate. Went with the slider, but misses. Makes the count 2-2. Run it back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Luis Arraez is the batter now. The pitch. Triple digits, and it's a foul ball. Extends the at-bat. One ball and 2 strikes, the count. Slider misses for a ball. We keep seeing the El Cambio. Won't go away. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Now it's Rafi Devers. He was a key piece of the Red Sox 2018 World Series run when he was just 21 years old. And he's been producing big moments ever since. Energy drink stuff. Gave that one a little extra thought, but can't get the strikeout. This is the target. Strike 3. Keaton Winn on the mound, working as a bronze card. Swung on and hit it hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard here in the second. Juan Soto in the box with a runner on first. Adames underhands it. There's one. On to first. Double play. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. What did you expect? Red Diamonds don't chip, they cut. Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Beltran headed for third. Over to third, but the throw is offline. Nolan Arenado shuffles into the box. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. That's a foul ball. No, thank you.
Out.
Right on the screws. Bader races right and makes the play. And that's out. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Casey Schmidt hits leadoff this frame. Fly ball, right field. Beltran right there for it. Routine fly ball, puts it away. Chapman stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. Misses with the slider. Swings through it. And that's a strikeout. The batter now, Willie Adames.
Yeah.
There's the gas once again. Slider, strike 3.
For the Giants.
So they turn things over to the righty, Caleb Killian. Ellie Dela Cruz in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Rolls it over, should be easy. To first, that's out. Number 1, and now Yordan Alvarez comes to the plate. Not
Ball,
your pitch.
That's inside.
Cutter misses the target. Alvarez waits. Negative.
Yep, that ball went out.
Wait. The cutter. We've seen it 3 times now. Puts it on the ground, back to the pitcher. On to first, and now 2 away. Mike Trout at the dish. Homered in your last at bat with this card because you're just like that. Perfect contact. That pitch didn't stand a chance. Timed it up and smashed it for the hit. That feels really good, doesn't it? Bryce Harper walks to the batter's box looking to capitalize on the pitching change. Basura pitch. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Lifts the fastball. Schmidt waiting on it. Brings it in for the third out. They leave a run. We're back. It's last call at the ballpark, and I have good news. You're sitting on a lead. Now it's time to visualize and attack. Visualize and attack. You can do it. Jonathan Broxton, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the third. We're looking at a member of the standout series. Express shipping, no signature required. Stays with the slider and fouls it off with 2 strikes. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. Harrison Bader strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the standout series. 0-1 on the way. Starts fastball. Delivers a ball. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here in San Francisco. Eric Haas fouls away the first offering. Swung on and lifted to left center. Oh, captain, my captain. The stronghold is yours. Hurston Waldrop leads the way here in Atlanta. Got to be able to get quick outs in this mode. If a pitcher is struggling to finish at-bats, this is a great time to expose it. Carlos Beltran in the box, and here we go. Smashes one deep, headed back. It bounces off the wall. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Ketel Marte ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Spit on that one. Squares it up. Sailing out. Goodbye baseball. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. Nolan Arenado digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Fouled away. Swings and lifts one to left center. Harris on the move to the right. Squeezes it, 1 away. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Dodd. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz strolls to the plate to try his luck against the new pitcher. Oh, look at that stop. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort. Red Diamond is up next. Did you know red diamonds were real? I know, it was news to me too. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better.
You know, it looks even better the second time around, doesn't it?
A commanding lead before the fans are even in their seats. You're locked in today. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. I'd want to relive that moment as well. So it's the lefty out of the pen, Danny Young. The Braves make the change following the home run. Tilling the soil. On the ground to Ozzie Albies. On to first. Harper retired. Edgar Kara shuffles into the box. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. Nice. A breather for me before the next batter intro. Juan Soto comes to the plate now following the Soto home run. Puts it on the ground to first. Olsen. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. The Red Hawks. Michael Harris II in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Swung on and lifted to right center. Beltran on the run into the gap. That's got extra bases written all over it. Harris around second. First hit in this one, and now they have a runner in scoring position. Mauricio Dubon comes to bat with a runner at third. 0-1. The pitch. Wowzers. Strike 3. You closed out that at bat in style. Matt Olson is next to the plate. Michael Harris II in position to score. Gasso. 2. There's the strikeout. You can't do it any quicker than that. Acuna in the box now and takes strike 1. Misses with the slider. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Slider. Strike 3.
For the Braves.
So they turn things over to the righty, Didier Fuentes. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. Man, this card needs a heat check. Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first. Line drive. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Nolan Arenado up now with runners at first and second. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Swings. It's a ground ball to the left side. Over to second for 1. And it's a double play. Ellie De La Cruz up now with a runner at third with 2 outs. Fastball connects. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner on third with 2 outs. Swung on and lifted to center. Harris on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in the ATL, Drake Baldwin hits leadoff this inning. Easy for the ump. Doubles down on the heater. Stays alive. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate and fouls it. Someone left the oven on. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Austin Riley. Fouls off triple digits. That's respectable. Fouls it off. Strike 3. And
For the Braves,
Tyler Kinley takes the hill to start the 3rd inning of play.
Tyler Kinley.
Lifted in the air to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Mike Trout now. In 2014, Nike made him the first baseball player since Ken Griffey Jr. to have his own signature cleat line. Not all pitches that wander are lost. The heater misses for a ball. Drilled to center field. Harris on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. Not sneaking that heater by Harper. He rips one for a single, and now they have a runner aboard. Edgar Quero in the box with a runner on first. Looking for an encore performance after homering early.
That ball's foul.
Off speed, but not off target. That's a strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. That ends the frame. That wraps up. Back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You've got the lead. And remember, where we're going, we don't need roads. Jacob Latz, the new arm out of the bullpen.
Nope.
Lefty kicks and delivers. Yastrzemski gets a piece of it. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go. Joey Bart steps in the box for the first time today, and it's in the final inning. The 0-1 now. I see, just playing with your food now. Runs the count to 1-2. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here in Atlanta. Harris batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Goes back to the 4-seamer. 1 strike away from a victory in Conquest. The final out, and the stronghold. Good day, and thanks for being. Carlos Beltran leads off, and we're ready to roll from right field. Swung on and lifted to right. Gritchen trying to get to it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Ketel Marte shuffles into the box. Fouled away. On the ground to third. Vargas. 2 gone now. Nolan Arenado rolls to the plate. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. K. Tristan Peters, ready to roll. Cooking. Hey. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. A strikeout for the MLB draft card. In the box, Miguel Vargas. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Here's Murakami. Japan's 2023 WBC run doesn't look the same without him. That walk-off hit, I still think about it. He also made his presence felt in the 2026 WBC too. Ellie De La Cruz leads off the top of the second. And that one's foul. Didn't even flinch. And fouls it. Thinking outside the box. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. My draw. 1 down in the second. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Swung on and connects. That's a base knock, and it sets up Mike Trout to potentially change this game.
Number 33, Trevor.
Swings. It's a ground ball to short. To second. They get 1 and 2. What a play. Colson Montgomery bats first this inning. Fast and furious. That's a strike. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now a chance for Chase Mydrock. The pitch. Starts fastball, fastball. 2-strike foul. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1. Delivers a strike with a little extra effort. Another strikeout. Grant Taylor pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. He comes into this game in a huge spot. Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swung on and belted. Gonna need a ladder. It's gone. And here in the late stages, they take the lead with a home run. Kara comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Bryce Harper. Swung on and lifted to left. Antonacci racing right. Grabs it on the run. Juan Soto gets his first at bat here in the final frame. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game facing righties. Hits it foul. On the ground to second. My draw. And 2 away. Carlos Beltran now. He played the game with a precision few have matched. Oh, and a nice sliding stop. On the body.
Got it.
Nice play. Here we go. Final stop, which isn't bad news for you. You have the lead, so I guess it's time to hold on to your butts. Mason Miller in the game, taking over on the mound. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. Zip it up. Strike 3, a huge pitch, and now just 2 outs to go.
Yeah!
Kyle Teal steps in. The Red Hawks lead by a run late. Firing up the blowtorch once again. Not gonna lie, tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Got him. That's out number 2, and now just 1 away from the win. Down to the last out here in Chicago. Antonacci up to bat next and lays off for a ball. 1-1 the count. That was fire. 1 strike away from a victory in Conquest. And the stronghold belongs to you. Carlos Beltran ready at the plate, and away we go. A perfect smash. Gonna need some stilts. That ball is gone. And just like that, we are underway. The first pitch of the game delivers a home run. Buckle up for this one, kids. Marte in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Hit hard, and that gets through. Who needs luck when you got stick skills like this? Here we go. You always know when a red diamond card is up. Throws to first. He's back in time. First pitch, and the runner goes. And that's a stolen base, not even close. 1-0, delivers. Slow roller to third. Garcia whips it across, 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. A chance to drive in a run here with Ketel Marte in scoring position. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. The breaking ball wasn't fooling him. Count me in for another viewing. Lucas Ursek, the new pitcher. He's into the game with the bases empty. Yordan Alvarez walks to the batter's box looking to capitalize on the pitching change. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove with minimal effort. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. Not sneaking the heater by Trout. He delivers for a single, and now they have a runner aboard. Here's Bryce Harper. Trout takes off for second. Bryce Harper in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Swings and blasts one to left. Lofted, drifts under it. Fakes the catch. That's the third. Michael Garcia ready to go. Mike falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. Stepping in for the Royals, Lane Thomas. Cranks a fastball across the plate. And good day to you, sir. Strikeout number one in the books. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. Goes with the fastball, but misses. That can't be fun to catch. Got it. Strikeouts always feel good, don't they? Here's Caglione, a former pitcher who can absolutely match. There goes the runner.
Off the plate, ball one.
Safe. That was not close. Royals with a runner at second. Pedal to the metal. Strike three. And
For
the Royals go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, John Schreiber. Kara in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. The throw to first. And now one away. Getting ready to hit, Juan Soto. Fouled away. Never a doubt. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. The pitch. Hits it on the sweet spot. Thomas really going for it. It looks like trouble. He turns for second. And that's a double. Carlos Beltran ready to swing it with a runner on second. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. Thomas fires it to the plate. Play at home. He's safe. And they lead by 4. Ketel Marte next to hit after the RBI single. Swings and Marte squares one up. Headed back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Beltran rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. And he touches home. And the lead is up to 5. Nolan Arenado comes to the plate following the RBI double. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. Throw to second. Close play there. Aggressive swing on the first pitch. And well struck. Going back and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Cruz gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Nolan Arenado. Stays with it. Foul. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Ball out of the zone. Hit hard to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Yordan Alvarez is the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Bounce, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, but let's make sure the pitcher is okay. Mike Trout at the dish. That one was in a galaxy far, far away. Base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. I was just thinking we should see that one again.
Now pitching for the
Alex
Royals.
Lang comes in the game out of the bullpen. The Royals make the switch after the 3-run blast. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. Juan Soto comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Base hit. And the hits keep coming. Carlos Beltran in the box with a runner on first. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, Salvador Perez gets us going in this frame.
Hey!
The pitch to Perez. Sets a fastball for a strike. Misses the zone with a slider. Still kicking. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Now that's unfair. Two strikes and no balls. Another one, and that's 5 straight strikeouts. Digging in, Carter Jensen. Royals 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now a half. The Royals dip into their bullpen. And the ball to Nate Pearson. Welcome back to this 3-inning game, and guess what? We're in the 3rd inning. Ketel Marte bats first this inning. Lifts the fastball. Thomas emptying the tank. It drops down for a hit. Yeah, this card isn't leaving your... lineup anytime soon. You're putting on an absolute clinic with this card. Arenado will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. Be honest, did you run around the living room when you homered with this card last time? I mean, that's my move at least. And get the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Ellie De La Cruz.
To the Red Sox, the shortstop, Ellie.
Rope, but the line drive is caught. Great work. Here's Air Jordan. I'm not so sure the Astros win the World Series in 2022 without him. Line drive. And a superb diving catch. Well, welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're out in front and close to claiming a victory here in DD. Hey, you play to win the game. Pasquantino. Leading off as he swings through it for strike one. As for the score, it's a one-sided game. Goes back to the four-seamer. Misses with the slider. Goes back to the slider. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Now a chance for Nick Lofton. Royals, 1 down, bases empty. Hey! That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the last out here in Kansas City. Hey! Garcia in the box now and takes strike one. Strike three, and that's the ball game. Hello there. Thanks for joining us. It's Ohio battling Chicago. You're in Diamond Dynasty. It's the right call. Anticipation is in the air, and first pitch coming right up. Jacob Mizorowski on the hill to start. We'll test your discipline with a variety of pitches. Stay centered and force him to come to you. Carlos Beltran in the box, and we're ready to go from Oriole Park at Camden Yards.
Carlos Beltran.
Swing and a miss. He was late. The count is 0-2. And down goes the first batter of the game. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Marte fouls it off. Throws one in the dirt. Got it by him for the K. Here's Nolan Arenado in the box now. Doesn't connect. He was late. Strike three. Strikes out the side. Justin Verlander on the mound for the visitors. We're looking at a card with an outlier primary pitch. You know what that means? The radar gun is about to get tested. Nasim Nunez leads off the bottom of the first.
The second baseman, number 26, Nasim Nunez.
Gets under the fastball. Makes the catch. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in.
Center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
I see, just playing with your food now. Goes with the fastball, but misses. That was saucy. Strike three. You just slayed a dragon right there. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now.
Soto.
Fastball connects. Trout calling for it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Verlander doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Ellie De La Cruz is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Late with the swing there. In the air, headed to right. Judge under it. Squeezes it. In steps Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Cutter connects. Judge on the move. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Mike Trout at the dish.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss. He was late. No balls and two strikes. Fastball. Strike three. Inning over. Don't go away. Best is yet to come. Aaron Judge ready to start this inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Misses the zone with the first pitch. climbs the ladder with heat. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. Still breathing. Misses with the fastball at 1-0-2. Got him. Second strikeout of the game.
Batting fifth.
Next to hit, Corey Seager. Gets under it and pops it up. Harper sets underneath it.
Batting fifth.
Mike Piazza at the dish with a runner on first. Just swinging at the breeze. Takes the lead off first with one away. Tries to hold up, and they rule it a strike. Wolves with a runner at first. Late jump, there goes the runner. Gets a piece of the two-strike fastball. Keeps swinging with two strikes. It's a strikeout. The outlier does its magic. Chase Headley is next to hit. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. We've played 2, and we're still tied up. Back here in the charm city of Baltimore, Bryce Harper steps in the box to start the third. 0-1 the count. Hit hard, up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Who needs luck when you got stick skills like this? Kara up now to follow the leadoff hit from Bryce Harper. Doesn't connect. He was late. The Wolves make a change on the mound as they turn to Mason Miller. He'll do his best to keep this a tie game. Late with the swing there. Ground ball hit to Freeman. Tags the runner for one. Relay to first. Double play. Juan Soto up now with the bases empty thanks to some defensive teamwork. Dominant power. This card especially shines when facing righty. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. 0-2 the count now. Keeps battling. Stays alive. Still alive at the plate. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's Beltran. In the 2004 postseason, he hit 8 home runs in 12 games. Remarkable. Red Hawks. Runner at first with 2 away. Triple digits and still spoils it. Brings it in for the third out. Multiple hits in the inning, but fail to score any runs. Welcome back. Sunny day here in Baltimore, and we have more Diamond Dynasty baseball for you. Freddie Freeman hits leadoff this frame. Fast and furious. Popped up middle of the diamond. Verlander drifts under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. James Wood lining up with parallel two-card status. Now he breaks his back. Safe at first, they can't make the play. Nasim Nunez. Next to the plate. And the runner takes off from first. Swings and lifts one to left. Soto towards the line. Hauls it in for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong comes to the plate here in the third. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Went with the slider. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Verlander wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Ketel Marte gets us going this inning. The Wolves go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Riley O'Brien. The 0-1. Survives. Ground ball to the left side. Now a diving stop at third. It's there, and that's a great play. Nolan Arenado rolls to the plate. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Swing and a miss. He was late. Here comes a pitch. The villain thinks they won. Bless their hearts. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now.
De La Cruz.
Foul ball.
The pitch. Hits it hard to second. Inning over. The Wolves don't cough up any runs that inning. It was a whole lot of nothing. Juan Soto leads us off. One at bat so far, he flew out.
Juan Soto.
That one's foul. On the ground, hit to Ellie. Gets it to first. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Judge at the plate following the leadoff knock from Soto. Got him, swinging it goes. It's 0-2. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a hit. Around second, headed for third. And now we see runners at the corners and nobody out.
The batter, number 5.
Corey Seager up next to the dish, looking to connect for the first run of the game. Gets Wood on it. That's foul. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. Now to third, and he gets back safely. The pitch. Skips in. Excellent work to keep that one close.
He's safe.
That could have easily scored a run. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Seager ready. Won't go away. It's a squeeze. Marte. The suicide squeeze works. The run scores, and everyone is safe.
Now batting for Chicago. The pitcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza goes after that one for strike one. Swung on and driven deep. Still in the air. Kiss it goodbye. Home run. So now that makes it a 4-run game. Chase Headley up now with the bases empty. Thanks. The 3-run homer. Jacob Blast, the new arm out of the bullpen. The Red Hawks make the switch after the 3-run blast. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Doesn't connect with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Stays in the fight. Fly ball left center field. Soto on his way over. Hauls it in. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate. That's some high Parmesan. 0-2 is the count. Popped up to left. Arenado gets there. He's under it. Muy fácil, that one. Here's the imposing James Wood. Reached on an infield single his first time up. Put that one in the toaster. Check swing, and he held up. Went with the slider, but misses. Delivers a ball. Was that pitch in low power mode or? Keeps the lights on. Fastball, strike 3. Welcome back. 4 runs separating the two teams at the moment. Yordan Alvarez gets us going in this frame. So out of the bullpen comes the righty, Chase Petty. So they'll ride with a tops now card in this spot. Yordan Alvarez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Alvarez hits it foul. In the air to left. Soto bolting towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time up.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Now there's a bullet down the line, but foul. 0-1 fires. Good slider. Fights off the 2-strike sweeper. Refusing to go down. Keeps it going. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. This at bat has taken on a life of its own. Not a strike. Freeman handles the chance. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
0-1 to start. A bit eager. Two-strike foul. Triple-digit fastball, but it's off the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order they go. And it's still a 4-run game. Welcome back to Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Nasim Nunez at the plate, leading things off here. Out of the 5th. Here's a pitcher that represents the standout series, Zach Britton. In the air to left center. Trout gliding to the right. Hauls it in for the out. Next up here in the 5th inning, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Bunted back towards the mound. Crow Armstrong retired. Juan Soto at the dish. That won't hurt the ego, huh? 2 strikes and no balls. Gift wrap to third. That's out number 3. So we head to the 6th. We're back, and it's now or never. The deficit is 4, but it only takes 1 spark to get something going. Jonathan Broxton on the bump to start the 6th. Edgar Cara in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Soto settling under it. Brings it in. 1 gone here. Here's our chance to see the Soto Shuffle. Some may prefer the Super Bowl Shuffle, but I'm not here to judge. Fastball in the air. Seager waiting on it. High, but harmless. Down to the last out from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Carlos Beltran in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it. Ciao, I'm Robert Flores. It's the Red Hawks going up against the Mets. Conquest Baseball, the quest for total control continues. We have a moment to look at some community standings and percentile ranks. On our way to New York to conquer the Mets. First pitch next. Jonathan getting the nod at Citi Field. Look to see as many pitches as possible early on. The more you can squeeze out of the first inning, the better. Aaron Judge in the box, and we're ready to go from Queens. First pitch swung on and belted. Going back. I don't think anyone is going to get to this one. That ball is gone. And just like that, we are underway. The first pitch of the game delivers a home run. Buckle up for this one. This deserves another look. Chisholm comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Aaron Judge. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. And the pitch. Started to swing. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. Good hitters count. The pitch. Just early. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Keeps the lights on. Tried to check, but could not. That's a strikeout. This isn't just any card up next. It's a red diamond. Look at it. See how pretty it is? This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul. Muncy ready. It's the fastball that misses. Lined into right center field. That's down, a base hit. That was all you, just pure instinct.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate following the pitching change. Ground ball hit to Lindor. The underhand flip. They get one. Throw to first, but he beats it. Stepping in, Corey Seager. Fair ball. That one will find the corner. Acuna around second. And the stop sign was up at third. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Acuna touches the plate. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate after the 2 RBI single. Didn't tempt you to swing there. And it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And a base hit laced into right. You know how to unlock this card's potential, don't you?
Now pitching for the Mets.
Mike Piazza steps in looking to make an impact against the reliever. Gets under the fastball. Robert moves under this one. Hauls it in. That does it for the top of the first. Carson Bench leads us off. First pitch of the ball.
Hey!
Good thing there's no birds here. Changeup
Outside,
misses
that's
the
a ball.
zone. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Long throw to first. Bench grounds out. Up now for the Mets, Marcus Semien.
Hey!
Falls
Hey!
behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. That's
Whoa,
a ball.
that's down.
Went with the slider. And we'll do it again. Strikeout
Hey!
number 1 in the books. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Ah!
Here's the 0-1. Starts fastball, fastball. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. Changeup, strike 3.
For the Mets.
Tobias Meyer on the mound, working as a bronze. The pitch. Lifted in the air to left. And
No,
that
it's
will
foul.
drop foul. And the 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. That's a hit. A base runner to start the inning. Gotta feel good about that. Aaron Judge in the box with a runner on first. Looking for an encore performance after homering early. First pitch, foul tipped. And oh man, that rang off his mask. You can hear it from up here. Judge ready. Pounds one deep.
Nope.
And that's a
Foul
foul ball. Red Hawks with the runner aboard. Delivers a
Whoa, that pitch is
fastball,
out.
but it misses the plate. No bite.
Nope. Inside, ball 2.
Misses
That's
the
a
plate
ball.
with the fastball. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first, double play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. ready to swing after they record a quick pair of outs. Not biting. This ball doesn't stand a chance. A red diamond, no doubter. And you don't get that swing with just any card. So now that makes it a 4-run game. I could watch this clip a million times. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Austin Warren. The Metropolitans make the change following the home run. On the ground to second. Semien collects it, gathers and throws to first. That ends the inning. Top half of the second is complete. Back in a flag. Francisco Lindor shuffles to the plate. Reached
That's a
back
ball.
and fired at 99, but it missed. Another look at the heater. Swings and lifts one to right center. Judge with an easy look. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now one away. Now we see Francisco Alvarez. Found the target to start the AB. Doubles down on the heater. Strike three and strikeout number 3. Polanco stands in now and watches strike 1. But changeup, strike 3.
For the Mets.
The Mets go to their bullpen and taking the mound, Xavier Curry. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the dish following the change on the mound. 0 for 1 on the day. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Red Diamonds are always in style. Seager will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner on the go, trying to take second. That's ripped to right, down the line, into the upper deck, but foul. Throw to first. Gotta be faster than that to catch you. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gets down, base hit. Man, this card needs a heat check. Yordan Alvarez steps up as a parallel 3 card. Drove in 2 with a single in his first at bat. On the ground, could be 2. Tags the runner. Simeon, toss over to first. 2 gone here, but a run does come in to score. It's through for a hit. Red Diamonds are a ball player's best friend. Mike Piazza digs in now. He became the lowest drafted player ever to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. In the 1998 draft, he was taken in the 62nd round after 1,389 players were selected ahead of him.
Number 34, Kodai Senga.
Stay patient. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. On the ground, hit to Semi. Out number 3. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. Welcome back. Last swing. Coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You've got the lead. Time to sweep the leg and get out of here with a win. Eric Gagne comes in the game out of the bullpen. You're feeling pretty good about that score, aren't you? Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. Brett Beatty up to bat for the first time here in the 3rd. Kicks and delivers. Gesso rolls it over, should be easy. Zips it to first. Now 2 away.
He's out.
Down to the last out at Citi Field. Robert at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Another trip to the gas station. 1 strike away from a victory in conquest. And you've claimed the stronghold.